Welcome to Fekis Unfiltered. No sugarcoating. This is a space for honest conversation about real life, faith, growth, and becoming. No performance, no pressure, just truth and grace for those who are still growing, those who are still trying to figure things out, those who are still learning. Join us every Wednesday for new episode and don't forget to send us your dilemmas so we can discuss together. And before I begin, give yourself a break. You're still becoming. This is Fekis Unfiltered, and here with me is Louis, and we will be talking about the trending topic right now, or not a trending topic per se, what is trending right now, which is Doris Ogala and Pastor Chris Okafo. So it's about their relationship. Allegedly, she said they had a relationship for 8 years and they were together for since 2017. She did so many things that she could not even speak about. And so what she did, she sacrificed a lot for the man. And this man has gotten married to a different lady, and now she feels like the man owes her something. So today with me is Louis, and we'll be discussing further on that and also talking about so many things that has to do with relationship in particular. Meet Louis.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is my humble self, Louis Oyindobrato Karamo, if you can call me that way. It's a trending topic indeed. What is going on in the society at the moment? Why is this topic so special? Because this topic is a whole full sum of what a lot of people have been going through. Do I owe you something? What we did in the secret, does that mean that you can use it to hold me back? Or if are you entitled to part of my life, or is emotional blackmail part of the whole story, is a part of the society now? What is going on? Why is everybody feels that I started with you, I must end with you? What if you said no? Does that mean I need to go back to the society and drag you back to the mud? Ninja. So welcome to Fekis. We are ready. I hope you're ready, guys.
What do you think about this whole thing? Being in a relationship for 8 years, does that guarantee you anything back when the relationship ends?
In the first place, in fact, make us speak pidgin English first. But for the fact that we are doing international, because some Igbo people don't know which are they speak. But I will try to balance the English and the pidgin. In the first instance, I don't think it really makes sense. Why will you be in a relationship for 8 years?
Mm.
Relationship for 8 years, that's far too much. That's far too much. Relationship for 1 year, too, you should have known the person. You should have known. It is your own obligation. It is your own responsibility to know the man or the woman you are dating. If I'm dating you in 4 months' time, I should understand you. I don't need to go to school to understand you because we are holding hands together. We are eating together. We've been dating together. So I'm seeing some kind of signs and red flag. I should bring it up to your notice. Say, babe, what's up? I'm noticing things about you, especially these things I don't like it. So if I stay 8 years with you, you definitely be my wife and you don't get belay by that time. So what you can do for 8 good years where you know fit design or understand if you are getting married or you are in the marriage. Man, I just can't really phantom what they are doing all of the 8 years, especially for matured adults like that. I can't phantom it.
Yeah, so with me, what I see in the whole thing is that the 8 years was off and on, which happens. eight
Okay.
years off and on, but that off and on, you should know after a couple of months. If you're in a relationship and after a couple of months and you don't know where that relationship is going to, you're no longer in a relationship, you're in a situationship. So you should be able to figure out after at least 3 months and say, where is this ship going to? If this ship is not going to your direction,
Definitely.
or the direction that you want the ship to go. Don't wait till 8 years and you feel like, okay, now I have a right to get something from him because I decided on my own to wait for 8 years. It just doesn't make any sense.
Good. So if she is thinking that she deserves to have something from him, I just feel that that is leading to emotional blackmail, because you might be blackmailing someone. It's not necessary because you are the one who came out to cry, and now the world is used to it when a woman is crying, and we should not forget that there's a different thing when it comes to sincerity and pretense. Some people, the accuser can really cry and bring everybody to stand still to make them believe that indeed I am sincere, whereas that person is not sincere. And the other person that is being tortured will just be the one at the back seat saying, God, what did I get myself into? So I don't feel sorry for her. I'm just saying my mind. I don't know who's going to get upset with what I just say. I don't feel sorry for her because she's an adult. When they knock, nobody can tell us say it's weak now. So maybe when everything don't spoil now, we'll come to pity somebody. So let other people learn from this thing that is going on. We just got to learn, especially ladies, girls got to learn.
Okay. So, Louis, what's your take on this? If this lady, as a man, you're in a relationship, let me put it this way, as a man, you're in a relationship with a lady, and you already know
Okay.
after, say, 1 year, you're not going to marry this girl. Because we all know when we're in a relationship, we know that okay, this one not gonna lead to anywhere. This one a chop and go. This one are just for the
Uh-huh.
meantime, you know. So we already
Yeah.
know that it's stupid if we're lying to ourselves that okay, he promised me marriage, he promised me when you that is in that relationship knows that it's not going to go anywhere. But my question to you is if a man knows that this person he's not going to have a future with this person, why did you financially abusing her?
We cannot really say the man financially abused the woman, because I come to discover that these ladies, that their age is running ahead of them. These ladies that are a bit older, they are desperate. Yeah, it's all over the world. When a woman age begins to go further and she feels that, oh, nobody is coming for me, nobody wants me, and you find a man that gives you attention, a man that wants you to be by her side for that time. Because even the man himself, the man does not think that he's doing you a favor. The man just feel you guys are in a relationship. But deep down in the both heart of them, she, except she doesn't want to accept the truth. And she might be seeing some signs, but she just feels that I can make it work. Now, you can make it work and you are investing. If you are investing, does the man value your investment?
Mm.
If he
Oh,
doesn't value your investment, the man eye dey for one small girl. He no go come marry. See, a man wey dey about your age, maybe una two dey 35, 35, how you go dey expect the man to marry you when no say in the next time you fit don enter 40 years? And as I dey understand, I come to realize that women menopause are different. A woman can be in 45 fit don dey menopause, while another woman fit dey 50 never dey menopause. So for that kind of man, the man sef go reason am, why will I be with her? She's 35. Why don't I go and look for a girl who's 20 of 16? Or so this is the mentality of the man, because women have this growth. They can grow quickly, and they grow quickly and they grow old. Why the man grows and the man still grow younger? You cannot bring a man of 45 years and bring down a woman of 45 years, the same condition, and you expect them to look the same in terms of body and texture and all of that. So I believe she just invested on the man because she feels that this is my own. The person where you own, when you say that your own, he own you.
mm.
So make she self reason am, because she too she contribute for the failure. Me, I know, I repeat am again, I no pity am, because na she create the whole of this trouble, and na she now dey drag the whole Nigeria say this man must marry am. No, marriage no be by force na. I rather have a better woman for my children than to have a pretty woman for myself. It's
Mm,
gonna end up, it's gonna crash. Yeah.
okay. So, ladies, did you guys hear there was a comment that Louis made? Make sure say the company no say you dey invest for inside the company, no. As in, make sure say the
Uh-huh.
company know say you dey
Wait,
invest because
wait, babe, no vex, because if you go invest for a company now wey be say the company get different shareholder, e just be like a man wey dey invest in a woman and the woman get like 5 boyfriend. You are not be, you no be the real shareholder na. You fit no be
yes.
the CEO, make the board of trustees dey one side. So you go dey careful where you invest put that.
So
Otherwise wey Doris, all those why wey Doris is investing on Chris. Maybe Chris don dey use am dey knack one smallie for one corner.
yes. So
So na the level.
those ladies out there that you meet a man today, you come to the man's house the next day, and the next day you're already playing house. You're going to buy a new pot, you're going to buy a new fridge, you're going to buy a new television, you're going to buy new things in the house. You're just meeting this man and you're already playing house. And tomorrow the man leaves you for somebody else. Now you know that you bought pot for him, you bought chair, you bought plates, you bought all sort of things. You start investing in a man the minute he met you, just because you want
Hmm.
to show that you want to be a wife. Let me tell
Red
you, these
flag.
days, gone are those days where you have to be a wife material.
Come
So
on,
whatever
girl. Talk
you
your
have
talk.
in you, you have it. You don't have to prove it to
Mm-hmm.
anyone to see your value.
Mm-hmm.
So these days, wife material have gone. It's no longer 100 years again. You keep your value. When you value yourself, the person that is with you will keep your value. So it doesn't have to be 100 years.
Yeah.
You're in a relationship with a man, one
How
year.
many how many years?
You're in a relationship with a man.
How many how many years?
You don't need to be 100 years
I can
again.
laugh.
As in,
Quarter
no,
yards.
you're in a relationship with a man, and you yourself know if that relationship is going somewhere. Be truthful to yourself. If that relationship is going somewhere, you would know yourself if the relationship is actually going
Uh-huh.
somewhere. If it's leading to anywhere, you would know yourself. Let's not lie to ourselves. Nobody be
Definitely. Yes.
you know, you would
Yes.
know yourself. If it's not leading to anywhere, you would know, because you should be asking some serious questions. Guy, how far? Where are we going? After 6 months at the most, if a guy not tell you the direction where the ship they go, you walk out of his life. It's okay
Definitely.
to start all over. But you stay there, you stay stuck 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You're looking at, oh God, I've invested 3 years in this relationship. Leave, you no leave. Go, you no go. Marriage, they no do. Introduction, they no do. You know, you find you've invested 3 years. Before you know, you're still there. You're investing 4 years. You're investing five. You're investing six. And tomorrow you're crying at the
Yeah.
pub, telling everybody you stayed there 8 years, you stayed there 10 years. Were you stuck there? Did somebody tie you to a chair? You had every opportunity of walking away, but you stayed there. So, ladies, we all need to learn
Hmm.
from. You shouldn't be investing in something that does not value your investment.
Definitely. Don't value what does not value your
Yeah.
investment, because you're gonna
Yes.
hit the rock bottom. You're gonna hit the rock bottom. And there's no court that gonna say Chris did wrong. There was no agreement. There was no agreement, nothing that is legal binding. It's just a word of mouth, word of emotions. And I don't think that the court work with emotions. The court work with facts. So if she's saying that she's taking Chris to court, she's just making nuisance of herself. Relationship should be quiet. Shouldn't be loud. Everybody knows about your dirty secret. Now when you are doing other baby add, say that guy dey knack. Nobody complain. Oh, nobody. We no complain. We no hear anything. Have you seen Chris handsome guy? Ah, the guy will kill me. I say they turn me on, turn me here, turn me here. Now they are there turning Nigeria. You people should just carry your wahala and leave us alone. The world we are facing now is too much than Chris and Doris. Eh? So whatever una do now, na sabi o. Me, I
It's
will not
crazy.
encourage una. I go go spoil am more for una. If na one wahala, na problem. So,
Exactly.
so it's all
So,
good.
so
Yes, now.
Louis, do you think she was,
Yeah.
when I watched some of the podcasts that she did and they asked her what does she want? And she said she wants the guy to buy her a house.
She's a gold digger.
How?
She's a, making such statements. That is ridiculous. Making such statement in public is not worth it. That means if you want the guy to buy you an house, there's information you have gotten about the guy.
Mm.
Possibly, possibly, there's information you have gotten about the guy that the guy is worth some change, and you want that. Now that's a mind game. You're playing a mind game in relationship. Say, you know what? Why would she even demand? The guy will want nothing. This is just a relationship. They are two, they do their thing. Now, because she has lost on every side, she's not demanding. If I'm the guy, even if I have a good house, I will not buy her a house because she has demanded for a house.
But
Maybe
you don't,
Chris, I just don't know why she come up with that idea, but I don't think it's a wise idea, especially in the public. You don't say that in the public.
you don't think the guy owe her something after so many years? She said she did so many dirty things for the guy. Number one, she said
Like
she lost
what?
her
Like
career.
what?
She's not telling us everything, but she said her career is gone. So many things is gone because of the guy she did. Her dignity and whatnot, everything. She lost so many things in the course of the relationship because of everything she decided to do for the guy. So don't you think the guy owe her something?
Now, I mean, let us look at it this way. Funke Akindele, I believe you know Funke Akindele.
Mm-hmm.
Funke Akindele break up with his man. Today, she's one of the face of movie in Africa or in Nigeria, if I'm not making mistake.
Mm.
Did she throw away her career? She didn't. Why will you drop your career for a man? That is your gift. That's your talent that God has given to you. You decided to make it useless. It's not the man's fault. The man never say that if the relationship crumble, your career should go. You chase after the man. You chase after the gbola. You are here making noise. You shouldn't. What about Genevieve? Look at all these people. Are you telling me that all of these people have not gotten heartbreak in their life? But they stood firm. They decided to push their career to their next level. The man does not own her anything. I repeat, anything, except he just want to show her kindness for the sake of, okay, you've been there for 8 years, you've done this, you've done that, no problem. Let me just show you some kindness. But if I'm the man, the way she has gone so far, I won't show her any kindness. I won't, because she has dragged my name to the mud. She has divided the church. She has cost me more harm than good. If not for Doris, how many of us know that Pastor Chris? Me, I don't know
That's true.
myself.
Me too. I don't know him before Doris.
Yeah.
So
So,
she's actually making him
so
more
she
popular.
brought the man out in a
Light.
negative appearance. That's it's bad. It's bad. So
So
I owe her nothing.
remember, this lady was in her husband's house before, and this man told
You are
her to
making the
leave.
matter worse.
I'm just saying what she said. She said she was in her husband's house. This man told her to leave her husband and said, I am going
Oh
to marry you.
God.
There was a promise made. And he's a man of God. Don't you think it's good for him to keep his promise? Well, too late now. He cannot keep the promise because he already married somebody else. But don't you think it's okay or to say, since I did not keep to my promise, let me give you this?
Life is not like that. If every one of us are keeping to our promises, by now Nigeria would have gone bankrupt. Because even the president, remember our past president that came and he's dead now. I don't want to mention his name. He said he will be giving all of us, is it for 5,000 naira every day for feeding? He did not give us, but he gave us hardship. And when we tell him, he said that was past, it was the campaign. So every man is campaigning during sex. Maybe the man campaign during that time, say, babe, if you give me doggy, I'll give you this. And why we should be taking this seriously? He was in the mood of fantasy and he said all of those things. If I want to ask you this question, please. How old is she? How old is the Doris?
Always 23. They're not 23, they'll be 22. You hardly see a
they
25
are
years
celebrating
old.
their they are celebrating their birthday twice in a year.
They're
That
always
one is
in
not
their
23.
20s.
Oh. That lady, that
Yeah,
lady, I know that's a lady. You
yes,
can call
it
it
is.
23 years a girl, but that's a lady. Nah, she
So,
she's far she's far
yeah,
old.
she'll be in her maybe late 30s or something, maybe, or early 40s. You never know. But
Yeah.
so, if you were
Uh,
to advise Doris now, if you were to advise her, what would you say to her?
Move on.
Mm,
It's never too late. And Nigeria is a kind of place, if you can comport yourself again, if you can try to do the needful, try to do one. Nigerians can easily forgive you.
we give
They can
second
easily
chance.
forgive and forget. Let her move on, start her life back. It's not the end of her life. She can also have a perfect relationship. After all, Jennifer Lopez married past 7 times. So if she her own na one, if she her own na just one comot and the other one say I no want you, somebody will come and say I want you, I want to be with you. Even propose to her on the street and kneel down and give her a diamond necklace or chain. So let her move on. Let her move on. Forget the past and move on. But for the way she's going, if she don't move on, she will go into depression because she is regretting her past. She's regretting I left a man that could have been a better man if I have stayed. I lose a boyfriend that I thought is a better man or going to be a husband. So it's a whole lot. Let her live her life now. Forget about the stress. This is the time for her to go into isolation, quietly heal and come back. Let her feel the pain, heal. That process of healing, she will do better and come back. She'll be a better person, even look more beautiful than what has gone out of her. It's all good. People are scared to start, but let her try. She'll be good.
Mm, yeah, the starting is always the difficult part. The starting is always the difficult part, but
Mm-hmm.
along the line you she will get it through. And I think what you said, move on. That's the if no one has ever told you that, Doris, you need to hear it from him. I
Move
think
on.
none is the best thing that you can do because let me tell you, you were dating this guy for so long. If he did not buy you a house when you guys were still enjoying yourself, when the honey was still honey, is it now that it's that he's going to buy you a
That way,
house?
how's all cost? How's all cost now?
So he didn't buy it for you that time. Is it now that out there that he's going to buy it? No. So I
Mhm.
just think that you should move on. Honestly, woman to woman, I think you should move on. It's okay. I mean, you can always start all over again. You give yourself the
Mhm.
grace, you give yourself the chance, and go in and just heal yourself because I could tell that you're still bitter inside of you. You have not let go of so many thoughts that is coming to your head, like the regrets. I did
Yeah.
this for him, I did that for him, I did this, I did that. But you have to let go of all those things. Those are in the past. You have to let go of
Mhm.
all, heal yourself because, and I don't want you to rush into another relationship because if you don't heal yourself and you rush into another relationship, you're going to rush out. So heal yourself from
Definitely.
Heal yourself from Chris and move on with your life. That's what you need to do.
Life.
That's what you need to do. There's always a second chance for everyone. You have no right to demand anything from him, and he holds you nothing. I don't know if
Nothing.
you. I saw something that some law firm wrote, and we're talking about time and this and whatnot and stuff like that. The guy owes you nothing, my dear. If I can tell you something from a place of peace, and come to think of it, you're from my state. We're from Abia State together. So it's better you move on and let it go. I don't know how you take mess up like this. Abia State, we need our girls they carry last.
Ah,
I know,
the,
I know
the,
that they use
maybe
catchy
something
like
sweeter.
this, as in they chop you
Something
mugu.
sweeter.
Just too
You
sweet
chop
for
her, you
Abia.
chop her. The
And
guy chop her empty.
chopping bobo. So just just
The guy
just
chop her empty.
move on, and hopefully you will find someone that is good for you and you're good for him. But all this noise that you're making in the public space is not good for you. It's not good for your health either. I mean, the internet doesn't forget. Everything that you're
Yeah.
saying will be used against you. So the better way to go about this is to keep quiet. And honestly, if you had done your demands in a quiet way, this guy, there might be possibility of him paying you off.
Pastor Chris himself is do not take people out for granted.
Mm,
Do not take people out for granted and act as if nothing happened because you're a spiritual man.
mm,
You might be a spiritual man, but God did not ask you to do that. So whatever you are doing to like because you are the anointed, you might have the pulpit, but you might not also have God, because a lot of men of God, God has left them. They are still
mm.
standing there as just a pulpit. Now, it is not by the move that you practice. Sometimes you might make the move, you might have the charisma, but the Holy Spirit is not with you. What you did to her is bad. Truth be told. Truth be told, because a lot of infidelity might have gone on right where she was married. Una two fit dey knack that time sef, make nobody
Absolutely.
know, because
Mhm.
yeah, she don dey talk to you right from the marriage. She dey talk to you there. She came out of the marriage, una still dey together. No, that is not right. It is wrong. And do you know why sometimes I get discouraged about our spiritual leaders? Is because you quote someone publicly. Not all the time you flog the child inside. You flog the child outside. Let the
Mm,
child know that what you have done is absolutely wrong. You dey chop person wife, in come as in dey chop am. To an extent, she fit get her own reason to wey she dey act all this way. Me, I no blame her completely. I also blame the man. I also blame the man. The man feel that he's untouchable. Now,
mm.
sef, the auto reply say the man don arrest the girl.
Yeah.
He arrest
Um,
the girl, and the girl is being, because she speak. Won't she speak? Her
mhm.
emotion is at stake. Everything inside of her is dying, and you are there because you have the pulpit, because you feel that nobody can talk to you, because you feel that you've become God in the midst of who. No, come on. We don't do that. A lot of we fathers, we've really wrong the streets. We've really wrong people with on their emotions. The church is not supposed to be like that. The church should be a place where you bring people into the kingdom. If you have sinned, you admit you did it. So many of them are just liars. You admit you did it. Okay, I did this with this girl, but that's my past. I am sorry. Oh my God, Nigeria will fight for you now. You are sorry. By all the time wey the girl dey talk all this thing, we don push am comot go one side. But you went afar and saying she want to wetin be that English sef, jeopardize
Is it jeopardized or what?
your image. Which image you have? Image. So let the both of them amend, come
Mhm.
together and settle the differences.
We're talking about a man of God, for God's sake. We're talking a man that stands every Sunday and tell people not to fornicate, tell people not to sleep with other people's husband, tell people not to do adultery, tell people to do this and do that and do that. But then he's not even practicing what he's preaching.
Mm.
Allegedly, he's not practicing what he's preaching, because why should you be talking to a woman that is in her husband's house in the first place? This lady was dating you before she married the man, according to her. She went into marriage because you said you were not ready, married her husband, and you were still in talking terms with her, to the extent that you made her leave the marriage because all of a sudden you are now ready to marry her, and you call yourself a pastor. I still struggle with that. I can't just come to terms with that, because that was a very, very wrong move for him to even continue talking to her while she was married. Him knowing that he wasn't going to have a future with her. He knows that. But I feel like he used her to
Mm.
accomplish whatever he wanted to do. He used her to accomplish so many
So
of his.
are you saying that she was misled by the man?
Absolutely. I feel like she was misled, but she was stupid to believe that. Because if I was dating a man and you told me you were not ready when I needed to marry, and then I found someone that was ready and I moved on with that person, and now all of a sudden you're creeping into my life talking to me again, I don't know how else. I mean, I'm not gonna believe anything that you say. So she was too stupid to believe that this guy was real the second time. If he was not
Yeah.
right after, because I from what I heard, their marriage did not last with the other guy. So if he wasn't ready, how long did it take him to be ready? That's my question. That the extent of him telling you, come out, I'm going to marry you. So why would
It
she
took him eight
believe?
years.
Yeah, why would she believe him? So he also has.
She loves him now.
Well, why did she go into the another marriage in the first place? She could have.
Maybe there's a whole lot of time to that. Maybe she's under pressure, pressure from family, pressure from pressure of the society, money. A lot of women these days, they're just into the cash. And maybe a lot of things might have went down. But my point is, marriage. The first thing in marriage is not love.
Mm,
It's not love, because a lot of us married who we did not love. Let's be sincere.
mm-hmm,
We just believe, oh God, we want to start something new. It worked for some and didn't work for some.
mm,
Because marriages can never build on your head. You don't build marriage on your head. God did not even choose a woman for any man. He never chose. The last time God chose a woman for a man, there was a problem on the earth. The woman gave the man fruit. The man say, now you give me. The woman say, now you give me. Why you chop? Why you no chop? God say, so I mean, they can't put God for me, do. You know, read Genesis chapter 1. They can't put God for me. Now God say, okay, from today, so now don't put me for trouble. When I come up from my house. They left the garden. So since that time, the Lord say, he that finds a wife. Now you find, though, has found a good thing. So if the woman get one leg, now you find out. If she know dey see, now you find out. So Doris, in your case, why you work for her now? Now man supposed find you. Shey you don't understand? You can't go find man. They find man. How woman go find man? You can never get the best if you are finding a man. Let the man find you. And any man that finds a woman finds a good thing. You must stay there. He said, an obtained favor from the Lord. So you see why the Doris no work. Maybe she find no favor there. Forget the forget the man of God thing. There's no favor there, because she find the man by himself. And the man where you go find, can't go find another woman. You know, she say their own have favor there.
mm,
There's favor in between the both of them. But she that finds something did not find favor. So make
mm.
she rest now. Abi, if you want turn Bible upside down, we understand all these things. Love doesn't just come, love grow. So you might start up with somebody. I've seen a situation, I've heard a story of a person who start with somebody. She doesn't even like the person. But as time goes by, she began to see, man, this guy have a lot of quality. Now she fell in love with the quality and she fell in love with the guy over the time. But before that time, love is commitment. You must be committed to keep it growing.
Mm.
Love is a ritual. You nurture it every day. You look at, you give her a kiss on the head. These are things that we are building. The mind go come the day the woman go come say, I really like to stay here. Love is being taken care of. Nobody just come and say, I fall in love. They say love at first sight. What is love at first sight? All these are infatuation, because
Mm.
the thing you see at the first sight might end up one day and your eyes will be open. Nah, what will you do? What will you do? Because that is when you begin to say, I never knew she's like this. But you once said you love this person. How come you never knew she's like this? Love does not run. Love stay. Love fight. Our mothers then that time, now. It's not because they don't get where to go, because that time sef, so many men go wan still come take care of you. The one wey dey drive bicycle sef go come go say he wan take care of you. Just leave that man, stay with me. But you see, they stayed with the fathers dem. That's why we, all of us, we are born today. But look at our own generation. Nobody is willing to stay. Nobody is willing to fight. Nobody is willing to commit for anybody. You do one nonsense, get out. No commitment. That's why we have a lot of breakup than make up. But if marriage na like driver's license, nobody go wan renew am o. Because some marriage don spoil tey tey. Na by force we still dey there. We dey try our best to say make we just dey, make we dey. Even when you dey still dey spoil. You say, okay, I no dey comot again. I don dey where I don dey so. So if marriage na driver's license too, somebody go just go where they dey do the license say, oga, you get the one wey you go tear with razor blade, I no wan do again. Who no go renew? Because so many men are tired of their women, so many women are tired of their men. But because of, there's no way, where they go?
There's a
We don't
commitment.
bought 5, 6. Leave me alone, laugh.
There's
You have to
something
be
said
committed
right.
to what you are doing.
If marriage is a driver's license, true, so many people would not renew it.
Will not like to renew. Yeah.
Yeah, they would not like to renew it. Some people would like, but some people would not like to renew it. So, whatever you think about this episode, let us know in the comment section and we will do well to answer your questions. Louis, do you have any more thing to
Yeah.
share?
I just want to say follow us on every platform that you can follow us with. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. And if you want to be anonymous, you can also follow us on WhatsApp and drop down your story for Fekis. And when you drop down your story, we're not going to mention your name because even though so we did one member, we sing a secret. We're not going to mention your name. We'll try as much as possible to keep the decorum moving. And I just want you to know that in no time to come, Fekis will be all over the world. Don't get it twisted. Love is a beautiful game. We are still here
Yep.
with you. I remain your humble self, Lewis, as always.
Well. If something from today's conversation resonates with you, you do not have to have it all figured out. Growth doesn't rush, healing doesn't perform. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Thank you for listening to us. I am Fekis, and this is my unfiltered conversation. Give yourself a break. You're still becoming.